Hello, my name's Dominic, Fonte, Cutler Real Estate. Thanks for tuning in today. I'd like to share a little bit today about when is the right time to sell your home. Now, there's been a lot of talk about the economy, consumer confidence, bad values, should we wait and see? Well, as I go through my day, many people come up to me and they say, Dom, do you think we should wait till spring to sell our home when the weather's nicer and the trees are pretty and the flowers are out? Now, under normal circumstances, I would say yes. But in today's times, in 2012, with the last 3 years of the way the selling experience has been, with the values dropping, supply and demand out of sync, today would be a good time to put your house on the market sooner rather than later, and here's why. The foreclosures in process, if you notice this graph, in 2009, 2010, in the third quarter of 2010, we've had a dip in foreclosures. Then in the latter part of 2011, the third quarter, there were 1,327,000 foreclosures in process. So even that it seems that we may be getting better in that department, what happened was the government intervened last year and said, hey, some of the big banks are foreclosing on clients and customers unjustly. And there was basically going to be a huge penalty levied against them for improper procedure. So the big banks stopped all the foreclosures. The government said it was robo-signing. You may have heard that in the news clips. Well, as a result of that, they froze all the foreclosures, which gives you the illusion that the foreclosures are looking better. And actually, it happened to be an election year, come to think of it. Well, here's what's really happening. There's an increase in foreclosures in the last quarter, which means they will be competing with your house. In other words, it'll be a damaged asset discounted, which will drive the prices of regular sellers that need to sell their home. Now, as they come onto the marketplace, it's going to be over the next several months. We will be in more competition with them later in the year than early in the year. So it would be wise to get your home on the market earlier in the fall, spring, summer, winter. Guess what? We're in the middle of winter, February 2012. Right now is the best time to get it on the market, to be in the best position to leverage your asset. Now, shadow inventory. There's been some talk about shadow inventory. What's shadow inventory? Well, if you've been 30 or 60 or 90 or 120 days late on your payment, they know if it's over 90 days, there's a good chance that shadow inventory will become either a short sale or a foreclosure. Now, the shadow reason is because you can't see it. But the talking points, the people that know about this behind the scenes know that they will be foreclosed on in the next several months to a year. So that's going to delay the recovery of the values of our prices of our real estate to come back probably for another year. So if you want to sell in the next 6 months to a year, do it sooner rather than later. You can see by the inventory of homes for sale, it has dropped in December, which means January, February, March, April, we're going to have less competition competing to sell our homes, which will keep us at a stabilized price. If you'd like to know more about it, call me. My name's Dominic at 330-418-1535. I hope this video finds you well. Thanks for tuning in.